Hi everyone, welcome to Total Body. My name is Regan. We're going to be here for 45 minutes today, getting our full body workout in. All you're going to need for class is a mat or towel, 2 objects of resistance. I'll be using dumbbells and a bottle of water. So when you're ready for class, let's get started with our warm-up. Taking a good neutral posture, we're going to start with some backward shoulder circles. Really taking our time here, slowing down these movements, just starting to wake up our upper body. Let's get 4 more to the back, then we're going to move them to the front. In 2 and 1 to the front, same move. Once again, really exaggerating these movements, keeping them slow. Want to feel all those muscles start to wake up. In 3, let's move to big shoulder circles. Right here, starting off towards the back, palms facing up a little bit. Maybe starting small and gradually working up to our full rotation, biggest circles. Really big here for 3, 2, and 1. Back to the front, starting small, palms facing down. All right, coming into a lower body move after this. Waking up our hamstrings. In 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna plant 1 foot out, heel touching the ground, sweeping down with our hands, and all the way up, overhead, and around. Alternating those feet out, we're sending our hips back on everyone. We should feel this stretch in the back of our thighs, in our hamstrings. Staying in this one for a minute, getting a little bit deeper each time, still working those shoulder rotations. In 4. 1 more on each side. All right, and we are standing up, moving into a side lunge. So 1 foot's coming over, down, up, and switch sides. Stepping over, once again, keeping this slow. Still in our warm-up, trying to wake up maybe those inner thighs and our hips. Stepping it out side by side. Awesome work. Getting a little bit lower each time. Taking a second at the bottom to feel that stretch. In 4, 3, 2, and last one right here. Standing it up. We're moving into a quad pull, so bringing 1 foot up to our glute, pushing our hips forward, dropping it, and switch. Just holding this stretch for a quick second, maybe coming up on our toe to really push those hips forward and feel that stretch in the front of our thighs. Also starting to engage our core here, using our balance. We're going to be doing that all throughout class today. Even when you might not think it's a core move, it probably should be, because we're engaging our core the whole time. Let's get 3 more here, then we're gonna come down onto the mat. All right, awesome job grabbing those mats or towels if you have one. Moving into a high plank position, we're gonna bring 1 foot forward, reaching up with that same side hand for a twist, down, back, other side. Twisting up all the way around, not just with our hand, but also with our head and neck, following our fingers, looking at the ceiling. Full body move right here. We should really start to feel warm. Moving through this one, reaching up, rotating through our spine. Let's get 2. Last one here. All right, we are making our way back up to standing, moving those mats quickly out of the way. Almost done with our warm-up, coming into some knee drives. Arms overhead, 1 leg back, putting most of our weight on the forward leg. We're driving in and bringing our arms in to meet it. Let's go for 10 seconds right here. Trying to get those reps in, driving in, crunching with your core. Speed it up if you can, really getting that blood pumping for 3, 2, and 1, immediately transitioning to the other side. Let's go. Awesome work. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Take a second, grab some water. We are going to transition into our strength portion of class. All right, for our strength portion, this is where we're going to be using our weights. If you have them, our first move is going to be a reverse lunge, stepping back. Weights can be at your shoulders or by your sides. Feel free to pick them up and join us when you're ready, or extend this break. We're going to get going in about 5 seconds, working for 40 seconds, taking 20 seconds to rest, and transition to our next move. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. We're stepping it back, up, other leg. So we're really looking for those angles here in this lunge. 90 degrees in the front and the back knee, if we can achieve it. Taking these movements slow. I know that heart rate might be up a little bit from our warm-up. That's okay. Finding a pace that's manageable for 40 seconds. Looking to really feel our muscles work and not worry about speed. Breathing through. For 5 seconds. 2, and 1. Stand it up. 20 seconds of rest right here. Do what you need. Our next move is an Arnold Press. So palms facing your face. We're rotating out, up, down, back in. Getting ready for that one. In 5, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go right here. We're out, up, down, and in. 40 seconds of work. Option here to move one arm at a time, focusing on one side before switching to the next. Great work, keep it up. Halfway. Open, press, lower, and close, using our back, using our shoulders. Right here, we have 5. Let's finish it. In 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Moving on to move number 3, coming back into the lower body. Option to press both your weights together or drop one. We're coming into our sumo squat to sumo deadlift. So that's down, bending the knees, up, keeping the knees flat, working through our hips. Join me when you're ready, right here. Sumo squat, sumo deadlift. Feel free to leave one weight down. In that deadlift, we're sending our hips back, keeping our knees with a slight bend, but not too much. Those feet are still facing out like they are in the sumo squat. Y'all have got this. Combo move, lower body, really feeling this in our quads and hamstrings. We have 5, 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Coming down onto the mat if you'd like for this one. Back into the upper body, working our triceps. Same thing, either both or one weight overhead. Tricep extension. Getting ready, 5 more seconds till our last move of this circuit. Let's go right here. We're back and up. Keeping our core engaged by keeping our hips forward. We're also making sure our elbows stay close to our forehead. I don't want to see them out here. Up and down. Core tight. We're breathing through it. Awesome work, y'all. Pressing those weights up, core engaged, elbows close. We have 10. Right here is 5. Let's finish out circuit number 1 in 2 and 1. Awesome job. Drop our weights. Taking about a minute break here before we hit that same circuit again. Same thing. 4 moves. Y'all know them. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So getting some water, maybe stretching something. You felt a lot during that first circuit. Got about 30 seconds till we get going again, starting off with those reverse lunges. Always remember Not using your weights is an option. We're trying to find something that challenges us without overwhelming us. So whatever works for you, works for me. All right, we're getting ready. In about 10 seconds, grabbing those weights if you'd like to use them, remembering that we're alternating our steps back, switching those feet each time. Let's go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're stepping back, keeping that core engaged. That's what helps us stay balanced. Great work. Remember those angles we talked about. Maybe slightly tapping your knee on the ground or hovering it right above, whatever's comfortable for you. Awesome work. 40 seconds right here. Stepping it back. Last time we'll see this move in our strength section. We have 5. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Next one is the Arnold Press. Remember, that's up here, facing in, out, up, down, and closed. Getting ready. We have 10 seconds. When we're working upper body, once again, keeping that core tight and a slight bend in our knees to make sure our blood can flow. All right, let's go right here. We're out and up. Awesome. Breathing through it. That option again for one arm at a time. Great work. Core's engaged. Slight bend in those knees. Shoulders and upper back. Coming up on 10 seconds left. Keep pushing. Slow and controlled movements. We're moving these weights. They aren't moving us. For 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Coming back down to our sumo squat, to deadlift. Once again, widening out those legs a little bit for that sumo position. Knees follow our toes. If we feel like our knees are crowding in, we need to bring that stance in a little bit narrower. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Squat, up, over, deadlift. Feel free to take this as slow as you need. It's not a race here. We're trying to get effective reps in. Down for that deadlift. Knees bend. Knees are pretty much stable. We're moving through our hips. 15. One more move after this. We will have finished circuit number 1. Awesome work. Let's finish it out. 3, 2, and 1. All right, grabbing that mat if we want to come down into kneeling position. Feel free to do these tricep extensions standing as well. Option, both of your dumbbells together or drop one and hold it by the ends. Let's go in 2 and 1. We're coming down, back, all the way up. Right back here, keeping those elbows tight. Hips are tucked in. Perfect. Shooting those arms up. Keeping that core engaged. We're breathing through it. Strengthening the back of our arms here. Awesome. Y'all have got this. Finishing out strength circuit number 1 in 10. Core is tight, finishing out strong. For 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Set down those weights. Once again, this is a longer break. Really take this time to do whatever you need. Taking a break, stretching, or getting some water. We are going to be moving into some cardio next. Everyone get excited. Right here, we're not going to be using our weights, and our times in each circuit are going to be a lot shorter because we're bringing up the intensity. So right here, first move is very similar to what we just did in the reverse lunge, but it's going to be a reverse lunge hop. We're stepping one foot back like we did in that warm-up move. One is forward, coming down, and then driving that leg up, either hopping this foot off the ground or coming up and just driving forward and back down. We're gonna do that for 20 seconds on side number 1, 10 seconds break, 20 seconds on side number 2, and last move of our first cardio circuit, we're gonna be down on the mat for some mountain climbers. So whenever you're ready for that, stand up, get ready to pick which side starts. For our lunge hops, we're gonna get going in about 5 seconds. Get ready to push yourself right here. This is the work. In 3, 2, and 1. We're down, driving up. Only 20 seconds, high intensity move. We should be shooting that knee up. Option to not hop, just driving it forward. We've got this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds, really short break. Other side, same move. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're back and drive. Use those arms, help propel that leg forward. Lifting that knee up, slight hop off the ground, or just the lift. Great work. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're coming down for our mountain climbers next. Last move till we repeat. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Driving those knees in, 20 seconds. Option to walk it out, bringing those knees in the same way, or we can hold a plank on our knees, whatever works. Pushing through this one, high intensity, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing it up, or taking a quick breather down on your knees. We're doing that circuit one more time, just like we did before, making sure we really know those moves, getting that cardio push in. So quick break here, checking in, making sure we feel okay. This is supposed to be difficult, but not insane, so feel free to take a break if you need it. Getting started in 10 with the lunge hops. Last time this round, 60 seconds of cardio total. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. We're back up. Using those arms, driving that knee up. Halfway. Awesome. Pushing through it. Y'all look great. We're not forgetting about that form just because we're moving quickly. And done. Keep moving. Keep breathing. Next side in 3, 2, and 1. Same thing. Last time in this move, I promise, right here. Working it. Great job, guys. We have 10. Option to drive that knee up after the lunge. In 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Coming down on the mat next. Whew, get ready for it. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climbers, taking that option you need. Might be driving those knees in, walking, running, or coming down to hold that plank. Whatever it is, we're challenging ourselves. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoop. Slip my shoe up on that one. Right here, taking a break. Once again, I really mean it this time. Getting some water. Y'all all deserve it. Checking in mentally. That was a tough circuit. We're about to bring it back down for some strength, to kind of decrease that intensity. Strength circuit 2. Coming up, same thing as before. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Using weights if we have them. If not, it's okay. All right. About 20 more seconds here to get ready. Feel free to extend that break, like I said, if you need it. First move, similar to one we did before. This time, it's a narrow deadlift. Coming down, up, calf raise. So combo move, working our posterior chain of our legs. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sending our hips back, up, lift those heels. 40 seconds of work. We're pacing ourselves here, trying to make every single rep really worth it. This should be intentional. You're not just doing it so you can check your box. You really want to make all these reps worth it. You're already here spending your time. Awesome. Less than 10. Hips back. In 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Coming in to an upper body movement. We're going to be back in a similar position, bent over, keeping our back flat for reverse and regular grip rows, alternating between the two. You can join me in 4, 3, 2, 1. Y'all have got this right here, driving up, switch up. We should feel this in our mid back, really squeezing our shoulder blades together too at the top. Keeping that core tucked in, using those muscles. We're not just letting our bellies hang out here, making it an active position, supporting our back with our core. Driving those elbows up and back, squeezing the shoulder blades. Y'all have got this. Upper body work. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Coming down onto the mat for our lower body strength move. Right here, single leg glute bridge. One knee down, other leg straight up, pushing up and lower. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. We're pressing up, up. Option for both feet on the ground. Regular glute bridge. Pushing up, really working on our balance here. Press. That option for both feet on the ground. We're still keeping that core engaged here. I know I'm a broken record. Or single leg. Great work using those hamstrings, using those glutes to fire your hips up towards the ceiling. For 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Moving around to our bellies on the mats for our final move in strength circuit number 2, a push-up. Join me with whatever variation works for you in 3, 2, and 1. Press. Keeping our hands right under our armpit area as we push up. Option to challenge yourself on your toes or knees. Never feel ashamed to take the option that you can make it through those 40 seconds with. We're here to challenge ourselves. We have 10. How many more push-ups can you do in less than 10 seconds? In 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Taking our break here, well deserved. Grabbing some water. We're gonna hit that circuit one more time. Same thing as before. Taking your time on our way back up to standing. Getting a few breaths along the way to make sure our head feels good when we get up top. So that first one, remember, was the narrow straight leg deadlift and the calf raise combo. Using your weights again if you like them the first time. Let's get it. Round 2. This is the end of our full body strength. Let's finish it out. 10 seconds. Getting ready in that narrow position. Slight bend in our knees. Getting ready to send our hips back and then come up for a calf raise in 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it right here, y'all. We're over. and raise. Hamstrings and calves. Keeping it slow, we're breathing through each movement. Back is flat because we're using our core to put it that way. If we see ourselves really slunched over every time, that is not right. Keeping that core engaged, stabilizing our back, making sure that the work of the exercise is going where it's supposed to. In 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Coming into our reverse grip to regular grip rows. Setting up maybe a little bit wider stance for this one. 9 seconds. Get ready. Right here. Back is flat. Driving those elbows up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're here. Switch. Same thing. Slightly different muscles being worked here. Squeezing those shoulder blades every time. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Steady breathing. Holding ourselves accountable here. Remembering why we showed up to class today. Joined into this link. We wanted to get something done. This is where we're doing it. Not giving up yet. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Setting these weights down. We will not need them again. Back over to our mat, other side for that single leg glute bridge. We have 5 seconds. Remember which one we did last time. Make sure we switch it. Right here, let's go. We're up, lower, up, and lower. It is totally normal to have one side be more challenging than the other. We gotta push ourselves, trying to see if we can get the same reps in on each leg to balance ourselves out. Pressing up, and that option, once again, both feet on the ground, adds a little bit more stability, but still keeping our glutes and core firing. Right here, we have 6, 5, 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Great work. We are flipping it over for our push-ups. Let's finish out this strength circuit. Right here, get it in your head that you are about to challenge yourself, maybe trying a few on your toes before dropping down to your knees or taking another type of challenge. Right here, 40 seconds of work left in strength. Let's go. Hitting the microphone on the mat here. Pressing up. Maybe our challenge is we're gonna take less of a break between reps. Maybe our challenge is to do all of them on your toes. Whatever works for you, works for me. We've got this. Right here, 10 seconds to go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work, guys. Taking a second, maybe stretching out those arms really quickly. We have about 15 minutes left in class, and that includes our cool down, so y'all are doing so great. We are making it through. Moving into cardio next. Same setup as last time, but 3 different moves. Our first one is a squat jump. So whatever type of squat you're comfortable with, we're coming down, up for that jump. If the jump is too much, continuous squats. Our next move is a burpee. Coming down with our hands, hopping it back, up, and to the top. And our last move in this cardio circuit is a kneel to squat walkout. That's right here. Hands at our hips or in front of us. We're coming down, knee, knee, foot, foot, and walking it through. Really gonna feel our burn in our thighs. So getting set up for this one. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds in between these moves. It's gonna go quick. 2 minutes of cardio total. Let's get it. Squat jumps starting off in about 8 seconds. Get ready for it right here. 20 seconds of work in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're down, pushing it up. Only 20 seconds. What can you do? Option for those continuous squats. If we're doing these, let's do them quick. This isn't strength, this is cardio. In 3, 2, and 1. Quick 10 seconds. Goes by fast before our burpees. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hands down, legs back, legs in, hop up. Option to step out our legs and back up. Full body move right here, upper, core, and lower. That's why we're doing it. That's why it's difficult. That's why it's worth it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. 10 seconds before our kneel to squat, walk out. Getting ready for the burn. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. First one's awkward. Down, down, stepping in front. Up, switching those feet. Great work. Coming up and down. If we don't like this move, maybe because of our knees, we're moving it back to those continuous squats. Great job. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Taking our break here. One more time through. 1 minute total. We've got this. About 30 seconds. All right, making our way up, keeping it slow, breathing the whole way through. Once we're up, checking in real quick, making sure we feel good. Squat jumps first, burpees second, and our kneel to squat walkout number 3. Then we're down on the mats for core. All right, 10 seconds, 20 seconds of work. Each move. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Squat jumps right here. 20 seconds. I want to see some effort. Let's go. Halfway. Keep pushing. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing up. Moving down to our mats for the burpees. Y'all know it. Right here in 5 seconds. Let's work in 2 and 1. Our hands down. Legs are back. Forward, up. Adding in a jump, adding in a push-up if we want it. Working it out. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. One more move to go in cardio. Let's go in 5, 4. We've got this. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're down, down, up, up. Walking through at a pace that feels challenging right now. Pushing it. Let's finish it out. Let's make ourselves proud. We've got this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Great work. Taking a second, maybe stepping side to side. It's okay to have that heart rate up. We just want it to gradually come down, not drop super quick as we move into our core. So taking this minute breather, maybe stretching. Great work. Down for core, then our cool down, and we are done. All right, whenever you feel ready, we can come down onto the mat, Our first move is in plank position, working it in a high plank. That means hands coming down, touching opposite foot, back to center. If we don't like that option, we can touch alternating kneecaps right here. So getting ready for that one, we're gonna work these core moves for 30 seconds and 15 seconds of rest. So a little bit easier than those full body circuits earlier. We're targeting our muscles in our midsection. Let's get going in 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, alternating taps. Reaching for our toes, but we can hit our shins, our knees, or that option for your kneecaps. In this move, the whole point is to raise and lower your hips. The hand motion is secondary. Get it if we can. If not, let's focus on the hip, raise, and lower. In 3, 2, and 1. Quick break. We're coming down onto our bellies for a Superman. All the way down, arms and legs extended. We're reaching up and lower. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're lifting up, lower. Legs and arms, looking for them to get as high up as you can. This might not feel like a core move, but I promise it is. Working our lower back helps tighten our overall midsection, keeps us strong when we're doing things like deadlifts. Just as important as doing crunches. In 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Coming back up for move number 3. It's gonna be our side plank with a reach right here, stacking your arms on top of each other like an equal sign. We're down, twisting to the side, twisting to the other side. Join me in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're twisting, reach, replace that arm as we twist and reach other side. Awesome work. Remember that this is supposed to be a challenge. If we fall down, that is totally okay. It means we're working our muscles. We're using them to keep us balanced. Fighting that movement is the whole point. Don't get discouraged working through these moves. In 3, 2, and 1, we're gonna flip it over onto our stomachs for our last core move. This one is gonna be a leg lift to reverse crunch. All right, right here, lying on our backs, keeping our hands under our bottom. If we can't keep our back flat against the mat, we're reaching up, lift, lower, all the way down. Join me in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up, lift, all the way, lower. Awesome work. Using those lower abs here, reaching up in that reverse crunch, controlling the movement. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. We're about to hit these moves one more time, really quick. 15 seconds each, straight through. Join me in 5 seconds. Final challenge of class right here, starting off with our plank. In 3, 2, and 1. We're lifting up, all the way down, working those hips, raise and lower. Option to touch our kneecaps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight into those Supermans. We lower, lift, lift. Squeezing those glutes, squeezing our back, lifting it up. 2 more moves to go. Y'all know them. Almost done. In 3, 2, and 1. Side plank right here. Elbows, let's go. Twisting up, pushing through. This is where you're gonna make yourself proud. You can say You didn't quit till we were done. Finished out your workout. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Onto our backs. Last move, leg lifts, reverse crunch. 10. Almost to that cool down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, one more rep. And that is it. Great job. Let's extend those arms overhead and our legs fully out. Taking a second here to get a few deep breaths. Feeling proud of ourselves. Taking this time to give our body a full recovery. Really thanking it for getting us through our workout. Let's bring one knee in towards the chest, wrapping our hands around it and pulling it in. Maybe rolling out our ankle here. And then extending for the full leg, grabbing on your calf or your thigh. Stretching by pulling that leg in. We should feel this on our hamstring. Still focusing on those deep breaths. Let's switch sides, other knee. Pulling it in towards our chest. Ankle circles. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And extend, grabbing anywhere but your knee. Pulling in, relaxing, and maybe pulling that leg in a little tighter. For 3, 2, and 1. Letting that leg go, arms overhead. One last time, reaching out to be as long as we can. And then we're gonna roll over onto our stomachs. First pushing up into baby cobra position, and then moving into whatever cobra feels comfortable to you. Trying to sink your shoulders back, lifting the head and neck. Really feeling the stretch in our core. If you'd like, maybe pushing in one shoulder at a time, getting a twist. And then we're gonna lengthen up, tucking our toes under and pushing up into down dog. Holding it here for a moment, maybe walking out our feet if that's comfortable to you. Stretching through our hamstrings, through our calves. Pressing weight through our hands and our fingertips. Maybe walking out those feet a few more seconds. Then we're gonna walk our toes in to our hands, holding that hamstring stretch for a moment, and then rolling all the way up. Once we're standing, checking in, making sure we feel okay, then we're gonna bring one arm across our chest. Still getting those deep breaths in here. I know we've been on the mat for a second, so checking in. Let's bring that same arm up overhead. We're driving it down our spine. Maybe stretching out through our core and switch, same thing, other side. Just about another minute here. Stretching out our muscles, taking this time to let our heart rate come down is so important. Reaching that hand down our spine, stretching our triceps. All right, coming down, we're picking up one foot, bringing it up to our glute, pushing those hips forward. And then we're gonna bring that same foot around to the front of our other knee, sitting it down a little bit to stretch out our outer hip. Finding some balance in our core. And switch, same thing, other side. Hips front and under. All right, as we come to a close today, I just want to make sure you all know how proud I am of you, how thankful I am for coming to this class today. I really appreciate it. If you have any comments, feedback, concerns, feel free to leave them in the description box of this YouTube video. Thanks so much. My name's Regan. Have a good day.